Hi, science friends. We are back with part 2 of our Eggscellent experiment. Today, we are going to be observing what has happened 24 hours after we put our eggs into our Coca-Cola and our vinegar and our control, which is tap water. And then we're going to change out our Coca-Cola and change out our vinegar. And then leave it in for a few more days. First, let's take a look at our eggs in the vinegar. What do we see here? We see that we have a lot of bubbles on the outside of our eggs. That is the carbon dioxide formed on the outside of our eggshells. That is when the vinegar mixed with the eggshells and started to dissolve the eggshells. So I'm going to open up our cap, and I am going to pour out my vinegar. Keep my eggs in here. Don't want to bust them quite yet here. And I want to compare them to a control egg here. It's just water I'm pouring out, my tap water from my sink. Okay, so this is just a plain old ordinary wet egg. What is that wet egg like? That wet egg is, if I tap it, you hear that sound? Clicks, right? That right here. And now I have got my vinegar egg. Ooh. Ooh. And can you tell the difference there? Those are two very different sizes. This is my water egg, and this is my vinegar egg. Can you see that? And look what Chloe's doing. She's squeezing that a little bit. This does not squeeze. This does. This is our vinegar egg, and our vinegar egg squeezes. And not only that, if you can tell, you can see the little bit of light coming through that. That has become a little bit translucent. That's very cool. Very cool. So, let's see if this has a little bit of bounce to it. Let's see. It's starting to have a little bit of bounce to it. That is crazy. What a crazy thing, huh? So I'm going to put my control egg. I'm going to try not to drop my control egg. And put my control egg back with its friend in here. And then I will have my, I'll leave my vinegar egg out here for just a second, just so that I can compare that to my Coca-Cola egg. Let's see what we have going on here. And remember, we did this Coca-Cola egg to kind of compare what this would be like if we had Coca-Cola on our teeth all the time. You know, we drink Coca-Cola, and what do these liquids do to our teeth? You know, these high sugar, highly acidic drinks. What do they do to our teeth? What would our dentist like us to know about these beverages? So what do they do to us? Oh, what does Coca-Cola do to our teeth? What color? What color does Coca-Cola make our teeth? That's not a very beautiful color, is it, huh? So what do we see with this one, huh? That is a lovely shade of not so white anymore. It's kind of brown. How does that feel, Chloe?
Hard.
It's hard? Do you think it's harder than a regular egg? Yeah? They can't hear you nod.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that feels harder than a regular egg to you?
Clink against the other one.
Should I get my control egg out again? I'm gonna break this control egg, and then I'm gonna have to clean up the control egg.
Do it over the bowl.
Should I clink it against the bowl?
On top of the bowl.
Like that? Make that noise? It does make a different noise. This sounds more dense. This sounds... That makes kind of a ringing sound. It doesn't make much sound. That's pretty dense sounding. All right, so we know some magic is happening here. Put that in there. I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to put my... I put that in the wrong one, didn't I? Good job, me. Okay. Not the perfect scientist. I'm working on it. I'm working on being a perfect scientist. All right. And I'll put my vinegar egg in here. Okay. So, I'm going to refill up that's a tasty beverage. Eggs and Coca-Cola. I will say, there were a couple of times last night I was like, oh, that's a Coke on my table. And then I remembered there were eggs inside. Not delicious. In here. Better feel if it's squishy. Yep, that's my vinegar egg. Fill that up with vinegar again. Oh, and those bubbles going to work right away. That carbon dioxide bubble is happening already again. Dissolving that eggshell. And I'll put some tap water in here. And we'll see you in a couple of days to see how this works out. And see you later, frog friends.